Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today I'm going to be taking a question from a guy called Dawit. Dawit. Now, Dawit he says he's from the United States and then he wants to know, why have you stopped giving us sites? I need sites to make extra money. Dawit. Now, I know the name Dawit it's Ethiopian. So I suspect that you, even though you live in the United States, that you're from Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a country I've been to over 17 times. And I believe Dawit is the Ethiopian version for the name David. Now, you see, when I started this channel, I started this channel not deliberately. It was just out of frustration when I saw a lot of the generational systemic poverty in Africa, in parts of Asia, and in Latin America. As you guys know, I travel a lot and I try to throw money at this poverty. During the pandemic lockdown in my country, Nigeria, I gave out so much money, 2.3 million naira. I also give out money to Indians and to other people. I mean, it was something I wanted to do, but I felt that I was only enabling poverty. And so I started this channel to teach people how to make money. Now, initially, when I started this channel, I was giving people websites by which they could make money. But if you recall, Dawit, if you're watching me, what I did say when I was giving those websites was that it was a means for you to get capital, not for you to just get money to spend on your daily activities, but it was a means for you to get capital. And then capital is money that you use to make more money. So it's money that you use to make a business work for you to bring money. So that's why I gradually moved away from these websites because I felt, okay, I'd done them for about 6 months, enabled my subscribers to get capital. And that's why I began to teach you guys about how to start up businesses and then how to go into other forms of investment, like in the S&P 500, Vanguard Russell, the Fortune 500, going into cryptos, going into ETFs, going into commodities, various ways of making money. But it doesn't mean that I couldn't go back once in a while when I get questions like yours. I've just moved into, because those are lower hanging fruits. You have to understand that if you just rely on those, you're not going to probably click jump out of your position that you are in. You're just going to remain in that position. And I want people to grow. There's nothing wrong with starting small, but I want people to grow. Now, since you've talked about this, if you are in the United States, it's more, will I say, opportune for you because you're able to access a lot of websites. Not every website works for people all around the world. And I don't like to cater for people just in the United States. I like to cater for people all around the world. So for a site where you can make money, maybe like as a side hustle from people all over the world, I would suggest microworkers.com. Microworkers.com. It's going to flash up on the screen for my visually impaired viewers. And then I'm also going to spell it out for you. So it is microworkers.com. So it's going to be M for Mary, I for India, C for Charlie, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, the B for William, another O for Oscar, R for Romeo, K for Kilo, E for Echo, R for Romeo, S for Sam, and then .com, microworkers.com. Now, the unique thing about this website is that people from all over the world can access it. And then they pay every Wednesdays and Sundays. So it's actually unique. They pay every Wednesdays and Sundays. So they kind of make it like payday, Wednesdays and Sundays. The reason why they do that, because, some people in some parts of the world, they don't work on Sundays. So I guess they just try to make it convenient for them. So microworkers.com. Now it's really easy. You just click on register. If you click on the top left hand side of, if you're using your phone, the top left hand side, or if you're using like a laptop or some other kind of device, it might be on the right hand side. So you click on it and you click on register. So when you click on register, you're going to ask you to input your phone number or your email address because they want to send you a code to make sure that you're not a robot or, like some kind of device. And then you put that in, they're going to send you a code and then you register with that code. And once you're done, then you go to the jobs tab, you click on jobs, and then you begin to see, literally tens of thousands of jobs from people all over the world, banks, hospitals, corporations, manufacturers, advertisers, you name it, you got them there. These are people that are looking for, people from all over the world to just do micro work for them, just do little tasks for them that is going to be so expensive to take these tasks to, like maybe a PR firm or to maybe a consultancy. So they just put it there. And then this site boomed and bloomed and blossomed during the pandemic where people were doing work from home. So that's why it blossomed. So you're going to do them. Now you're going to see there's going to be a criteria for the task that you're going to do. There's going to be a criteria, and then you meet this task. They're also going to monitor you to make sure that you're doing this task. You're going to see them, and then you get paid when you submit the job, when you finish the job. But you got to understand one thing. There are other, if depending on the country that you are in, if you are in Mexico, United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, the European Union, you can also go on other sites like Upworks, TopTab, Working Nomads, Flex Jobs. There are a variety of sites that you can go to. This site, Micro Workers, I think it's best for people who are outside the continental United States, continental North America, and then the United Kingdom and the Eurozone. So that's what I would recommend for people like that. So that way you have a site where you can make extra money. But then don't get dependent on these kinds of sites, because it creates a kind of dependency like a drug addict. So without these sites, then you can't do anything. You can't function. You get so used to these sites. You make maybe like $50 today, $80 tomorrow, and then you become hooked on these sites. So you do not grow. The main idea for giving you this website is for you to get capital, so you can go on to do other things, bigger things, better things. Maybe start a dry cleaning business, maybe start a deliveries business, maybe start drop shipping. But don't get hooked onto this form of low-hanging fruit, and then you don't want to progress beyond that. Now, if you've watched this video and you have questions arising from it, my name is Ronald Mokri. I invite you, put your questions in the comment section of this video. My staff are going to bring them to me, and I'll do my best to respond to each and every category of your questions. But you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum, a Gmail email address, or a Telegram channel, because scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral. They created a variety of fake YouTube profiles with my image on it, and then they approach people in the comment sections of my videos with all kinds of offers, and then they start to chat with you on WhatsApp. You pay them money, and that's the last you hear from them. Then you start chasing me and start saying, Pastor Reno, you duped me. No, I say this in all my videos, but every day people still keep getting duped, and then they come and meet me and they start insulting me and abusing me. Please, it's very, very important. I do not ask for money. Everything I do is for free. Those guys are scammers, they're spammers. This is the Apostle of Prosperity saying, God bless you.
Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is